When I listen to someone like Chapel Roan talk about her interaction
She finds
with
it terrible, doesn't she?
know, but she's kind of like, no, I'll perform for you when I'm on stage. Other than that, you're not getting anything. And I sort of think, oh, good on you.
You're a new mum, you're allowed to do this, and you can blame everything on your hormones, and you can say sorry afterwards, but the boundaries will be in place.
Was this the only one on the app? Him! You came from Manchester for him? Look alive, another round of Wanging On with Graham and Maria begins right now. I am Graham, that's Maria. How are you?
I am Maria.
You are?
Yeah.
You're looking very boofy today.
I know, I've gone for a little bit of ab fab.
No, I think it's more like Princess Michael of Kent. I won't delve into your past. I mean, there's some odd memorabilia knocking around the house.
Just don't mention my moustache. Please, I beg you, don't mention my moustache. I put my hair up because of the heat.
It's cooler for you, is it?
Oh.
Cooler for you, that's
Cooler,
nice.
yes.
Yes. But of course you live by the seaside, which must be lovely because it's warm, but then hellish because the hordes arrive from London.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's not too bad, actually.
Okay.
Hastings is still not as hip as people would like to think it is. Okay. And there's plenty of beach. And we always have a nice cooling breeze, which we don't get in Londinium.
Not often. But what's quite nice is everyone's in a good mood and you end up chatting to people you wouldn't normally chat to. Oh, no. Maria doesn't like the chatting.
Well, it's small talk, isn't it? I'm very again small talk.
But what are you going to say?
I play a game with my friends, which is to do deliberate small talk. So, obviously at the moment we would do hot enough for you, Graham? And then people say, well, it won't last, will it? They say it's going to be rain by Wednesday. That just goes on. And then also you see people clean their cars, and it's the law to say when you see people clean their cars, will you do mine next?
See, that wouldn't cross my mind to say that.
Well, to your neighbour.
No.
No, but you don't like speaking to people.
No.
Bizarrely for a chat show host. But I think because...
Well, it's my job.
Because of your job, when, basically
You're not getting this for free.
You're a nun. You're a nun of a silent order in your real life, aren't you? You would like to skulk about without anybody actually saying, can I have a photo? Oh. And people want you to be funny. That is the problem, isn't it?
Well, they're sadly disappointed.
They just want you to, if you're in their living rooms, then they want you to be their friend because you've made them laugh.
No, and they kind of weirdly people think they know me, and they kind of do because
they know part of you. I know the dark part of you.
The bit that's edited out.
But I know the darkness in your soul. No one can be that chatty and laughy all the time.
Yeah.
Why I order.
I feel my neighbours know the dark side as well.
But it's quite annoying, isn't it, that you've got to be nice to people because the minute you're horrible to somebody, it will be in the paper.
Well, it's weird. When I first started being kind of well-known on telly, I was horrible to everyone. I was really...
Why?
Because I found it made me instantly grumpy when people talked to me when I was out and about. And actually, as time's gone on, I've got much better at it.
You've mellowed, like Madonna.
Well, not even mellowed, but just kind of, I use a different energy for it now. And also, I guess I receive the intrusion in the way that it's intended, that it's supposed to be a nice thing. So you kind of try to process it as a nice thing.
Yes.
Whereas I really resisted it when I was younger.
That's interesting. I did not know that. I can't remember you resisting it. You're more Taylor now.
Well, no, the trouble is there's no... there's no rule book. There's no, because actually, when I listen to someone like Chapel Roan talk about her interaction with
She finds it terrible, doesn't she?
But she's kind of like, no, I'll perform for you when I'm on stage. Other than that, you're not getting anything. And I sort of think, oh, good on you. Because actually, who wrote the rule that you are supposed to spend hours talking to your fans and hours, having selfies and things?
I guess because it's important to talk to your fans because they're the ones who made you.
Well, they made you because they like the music.
Right. But you don't do any music.
No.
So what do they like about you?
Nothing.
Your beard.
They hate me. They hate me. Particularly when they've met me.
They like you because you're funny. And that's a difficult one because, you know, that is hard. All the old comics of yesteryear were on all the time.
Well, they had jokes, proper jokes.
If there was an audience, they were on. But, and it did affect when I asked Des O'Connor, who was a comic from yesteryear.
Yes.
No longer with us, sadly, if I could have his autograph. One day, Blackpool Beach or something like that. And he said no.
Oh.
So I hated him ever since.
Oh, wow. Oh,
and then I met him and I told him that. And then he said, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Too late.
And then he slapped you.
Too late, Des. But I was a kid. And I didn't expect it. I think I was, wow.
That's interesting that he said no. Yeah. You would have thought back then people would have been much more on it.
Well, clearly he was off that day. He was
Yeah.
not on that day.
Yeah. I would always say yes, but in a really grumpy way.
Show me.
So that, well, no, I can't show you. It's too dark. It's too awful.
Wait a minute. So you be thing, I'll be you. Say, can I have your autograph, please?
Okay. I say, could I have your autograph, please?
Yes.
That kind of thing. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very like that. Yeah. And then I'd scroll it.
But mainly it's
And
photographs.
then I'd go, happy now.
Oh, mainly it's photographs now, isn't it?
Yes, which is better because at least the photograph exists on the camera roll forever. Whereas autographs, you just, that bit of paper is not even making it as far as the tube.
Yeah, that's
it's lost.
It's a sweet wrapper.
Yeah, it's just
But
gone.
I do remember walking along Hastings Seafront with you, and it was sort of ages ago when people didn't really know how to use their cameras. And so therefore that did take a long time.
Also,
Dad, how do you do this? Or press button which?
Well, no, I think it's also that in the moment they're suddenly very discombobulated because they got to know, oh, he's here.
I must
Unexpectedly, he's here. And now I'm going to take the picture. How do I turn the thing? And it does take much longer, which is why my husband often goes, will I take it?
Oh, clever,
and it's
Johnny.
much faster.
Yeah, because he's not discombobulated.
No, he expected to see me.
Yeah.
He was very aware that I was there.
And does he mind the people asking you?
No. No. I mean, I guess it all depends when it is.
Yeah.
But how do we get onto this? Oh, yes,
don't
big
know.
out and about in the summer. Yeah.
Shall we get on?
We will have our first dilemma in a little bit. Wangers rejoice. You can watch us on your TV.
Hooray! If you have a smart telly, you can go to YouTube or Spotify and search for Wanging On.
Yeah, it's great. You can find our full episodes, all of them.
So you can binge them all, or you can watch us weekly, like a normal person.
This is the brave new world of visualized podcasting, Maria.
I am all over it. Stream Wanging on your smart telly now.
Right, Maria, envelopes are waiting for you. Oh, look at that. So dexterous.
I feel my hair might fall down at any moment.
Fingers of a surgeon.
Dear Graham and Maria, I recently gave birth to my first baby, which has been a really special time. However, I'm struggling with my...
Sorry. I'm allergic to this problem.
Me too.
I'm pure allergic.
Is your hay fever playing up?
I don't know. No, it's just allergic.
Do you want antihistamine? However, I'm struggling with my mother-in-law's behaviour and would appreciate your advice.
This is juicy. I like it.
She consistently ignores boundaries while presenting it as help. For example, she brings items to our house, such as a lamp, clothing, and books, curtains. Despite me saying we don't need anything, I've now started selling them on Vinted as a silent revenge to clear space. You got your hands full with the baby.
I feel like she's escalated this
Yeah,
problem cycle.
I think so. She refers to my son as her baby and has even called herself mummy, which I find inappropriate. She also makes comments about how hard this is for her son, which feels dismissive of my experience as a new mother. More concerningly, she will try to take my son from me or physically position herself so I can't easily interact with him. This leaves me feeling pushed aside. In the early postpartum period, when I asked for space and for her to leave, she made an issue of it rather than respecting what I needed at the time. How can I set and enforce clear boundaries in this situation without escalating conflict? From Anonymous. I got the answer to this, Anonymous.
Yes.
You have spoken to her. Your hormones are all over the place. This is your time. You're allowed to do whatever you want. Get your husband to have a big word with her.
Like, where the hell is the husband in this?
Baby, where the hell is my husband?
No, I mean, he just needs to grow a pair and look after his wife and his son.
She's just pushed a bowling ball out of her nunu and, has got...
It is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. And her hormones are racing. She's got a pushy mother-in-law. This is not the time. She hasn't got patience. She's got a small baby. And now she's got to sell everything on Vinted. I mean, bringing curtains around when you've had a new baby.
You've had the baby already. We don't need curtains.
Hey! I thank you. I'm here all week.
No, but why is she bringing lamps and things, right? It makes no sense. The mother-in-law, look, you've got a bad one. I mean, this sounds hellish. And I feel like this is your first baby. So she'll never be as bad as this again. But for now, this is terrible. And your husband needs to talk to his mother and say, cool it. Now, because a bad mother-in-law can destroy a marriage.
Yeah, really. I mean, if your son talks to her, this is going to be better. Clearly, the son is the apple of her eye, etc. And now she's got a grandchild. But it needs to come from him because I think there's conflict between you and her anyway from you having to have a word initially. But you don't want to alienate her completely because you will need her to do lots of babysitting.
Well, do you though? I mean, here's the thing. Like, what's extraordinary and why you'd love to talk to this mother-in-law is like, has she got no recollection? She was a mother. She is a mother. She had a baby once many, many years ago. Do you not remember what it was like?
No,
is she thinking, if only I'd had a mother-in-law bringing around curtains and a lamp?
No, she probably had people bringing around curtains and a lamp and felt the same. But now, you see, mother-in-law is dressing all this up as helping.
Yes.
I'm helping you with my baby and blah, 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 blah. And none of it is helping and it's very much unwelcome. And it's still such early days and, it takes a woman over a year to get over having a baby. Your body is, shredded.
But it will take a lifetime to get over having this mother-in-law, I feel. Because it's like the mother-in-law won't rest till she has split them up.
Yes, but having said that, how often is the mother-in-law coming? I mean,
too often.
Well, yes, but it's like, she doesn't live there. I can understand this, Aya, if she lived there. But presumably, she's coming maybe, let's say, once a week.
Oh, I think it's more than that.
Well,
I feel like, I must say, reading this letter, I think one of the things they could do is just move a little further afield because it's way too handy for mother-in-law.
Well, they shouldn't have to move further afield if the husband steps up on this one. But if it is only once a week, you just got to gird your loins slightly. And also really reinforce those boundaries because you're a new mum, you're allowed to do this. And you can blame everything on your hormones and you can say sorry afterwards, but the boundaries will be in place. I'm sorry to sound so hateful and it's because of my hormones, but really, I have to only see you once a week.
Yes.
I know you're trying to help. Thank you, but can we reinforce that?
I mean, it's a really difficult one because you could get your husband to say something to his mother, but what she'll hear is that bitch of a daughter-in-law is turning my own child against me.
You're escalating things now.
But that is, she won't think, oh, my son is being sensible and saying the sensible thing. She'll just think, wow, that woman there, she's got it in for me.
I think the mother-in-law is savvier enough to know that if she keeps on like this, she will not see her grandson. And I think that's the carrot that you dangle. We'd love you to come and stay, but on this day and not that day. And we need notice if you're popping over. And we really don't need any more curtains.
But I feel like there's a kind of a madness takes over
mother-in-laws,
new grannies because
excitement.
I don't know what it is, but they really I can see this woman, she's a perfectly sensible woman. She's raised a family. She's kept a house. She's done all that. And now she is behaving like a lunatic. She's bringing curtains around. It's just, and...
I think Papa Xanax in her coffee as well.
It's not the worst advice.
No, I know. It's probably illegal, but
like so many things.
So many things we enjoy. Shall I see what the wangs?
Okay, yeah.
Linda in Solihull that's the West Midlands, Graham.
God is in the details.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Try taking the baby out for a walk with your mother-in-law. Let her push the pram if she wants to. Rise above it. Chat about the weather. What? Chat about the weather or whatever.
Hot enough for you?
And chat about the weather or whatever and be the better person. Better person? What? Breathe. Hold on to the fact that eventually she goes home. Don't let her behaviour eat away at you. Too late for that, Linda in Solihull.
And also her behaviour, it's not like she's mildly annoying. It's so invasive.
You're quite furious with this mother-in-law, aren't you?
I just don't understand how this woman has lived a life and is now behaving like this. That she doesn't see how irrational she's being. Anyway,
Well, there are two sides to every story, and she would have a different version, of course.
yes, she's just trying to help.
Niall from Guildford says, this has to stop now. You have been polite, but this has clearly not worked. If your partner won't protect you, go direct. And if needs be blunt. This lady either doesn't know boundaries or doesn't care. This may feel awkward, but if you don't sort this now, a bigger problem and a bigger wedge may develop in your relationship.
I think that wedge is growing as we speak. It's getting big. Steve is in Surrey and he's reached for a device.
Oh.
The key here is your husband. You don't mention whether you've spoken to him or not. What does he say about it? Totally unacceptable for her to call herself the child's mummy. You only get one mum. Get your husband to talk to his mum. You'll be grateful for the help one day, so tread carefully. But my God, the woman needs some boundaries.
He's not wrong, Stephen Surrey, is he? No. Boundaries ahoy.
Yeah, very. I've got a long one from Anonymous.
I didn't like to pry.
This might be the mother-in-law speaking. No, it's not. Anonymous says, I feel for you. It's awful when you're so vulnerable postpartum and just trying to look after your baby. It's your partner's job to set boundaries with his mother. A therapist once told me, you have to put your new family's needs ahead of your family of origin. I'm sure there have already been plenty of times when you prioritise your partner's needs over your own. He needs to do the same for you during this time. For the practical side, your partner should host his mother's regular baby visits while you take a break. Ideally, they go to her home so you can keep yours as a safe space. Calmly respond to overstepping in the moment. Keep it practical, like it's not a good time for you to take the baby right now, without bringing up past behaviour, feelings, or laying down future rules. If any bigger conversations need to happen, your partner should lead them. You'll find enormous support and empathy in local mum and baby groups. You're not alone in this, and you will find a way through. Everything with babies gets easier over time. Sadly, the same can't be said of mother-in-laws. Yeah. No, I said that last week.
But that's all very sensible advice. I think, sharing this, because it's hard to just bitch about your mother-in-law to your husband because it's his mom and, yes, he knows that she's difficult, but he loves her. Whereas, talking to other new mothers, so many of them will have a story like this. So I think that is a very good idea to seek them out.
I think it's also that thing of people, grandmothers, want you to do things your way. And that's a lot of conflict where you say, no, this is my baby, I will do things my way. But in my day, you see, we swaddled them and it stops them scratching their little faces. So you put I don't want to swaddle them. I don't want to swaddle my baby. It's my baby. There's a lot of that. And then that comes in the bracket of, I'm just trying to help, which means I'm trying to make you do it the same way that I did.
Yeah.
And life has moved on.
It really has.
People... Oh my God. Oh my God, I just hurt myself.
No, life has moved on.
And that is the sound of the barrel scraping.
We must stop, Anonymous. Thank you so much for sharing.
We're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you.
God.
No, we're laughing at each other.
Thank you for sharing your problem. And, as that last person said, things are going to get better. And, this is your little child. And ultimately, you will be responsible for raising them. So good luck with you. And by the way, if you're listening to this and you're going through a similar thing, why not share your experience in the comments below and how you dealt with an overbearing mother-in-law. We will have another problem in but a moment. Woohoo! Letter number 2.
I'm slightly hysterical now.
Life moves on.
I think it's the heat. Dear Graham and Maria, I recently broke up with my boyfriend of nearly 3 years. We were madly in love, but sadly he ended things a few weeks ago. We're on good terms, but obviously I'm heartbroken. I need to know more about that. Anyway, I've always been a firm believer that after a breakup, you should take some time to mend your broken heart. I was on an app recently and got talking to someone who's very sexy and sweet, but lives at the opposite end of the country in Brighton. It started off as light flirting, but now he wants to meet up. I know it's too soon for anything serious, but what do I do? Life's short. Do I take the bull by the horns and see where it goes? I feel like it's cheating on the ex, which is silly because he ended it. Is it too soon for some casual fun? What if this new person wants more? Help, please. And that is from Mikey in Manchester. I think, Mikey, you've already answered your question in as much as you say, life is too short. Do say yes to things. Say yes to things because we only get one go at this. But also, Mikey, you do need to protect yourself slightly. So be cautious. You didn't just stumble on an app. You went to an app.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
so. You made a conscious decision.
You know that thing about, what if the other guy wants more? Be open with him. I mean, in your chat, has it come up that you just got out of a 3-year relationship and just say, I'm not sure how available I am for a relationship, but yeah, it'd be fun to meet up and do it. The other thing, it is the best way to get over a breakup. We are shallow little creatures, and if you're footling with this creature in Brighton, you will think about your ex a lot less.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But I kind of think Mikey's making the journey from Manchester. I would like you to meet in some middle ground.
Like London.
I would like you to meet in London.
London's great.
Invite me in, Graham, and we will give you advice then and there in the restaurant.
Was this the only one on the app? Him? You came from Manchester for him?
Because there seems to be a lot riding on it, and so I would leave it casual and I would do, let's meet in a neutral place.
But I think it's all fine because it's just all this guy is. And I think so long as you're open with the guy and he knows where you're coming from, Manchester, and that you've just broken up with someone, then I think it's all fine. Because really, all this new guy is a distraction. You might see him a few times. You might even date for a few months and then it'll peter out because he lives in Brighton, you live in Manchester. But whatever this thing is, it will have done its job.
Yeah.
It will have got you over the kind of horrible bit where...
You can do that in somebody in Manchester. I'm just thinking,
no, because they won't see anyone he knows.
No, but the man in... Yeah, I know, but the man in Brighton needs to have some commitment too because... I'm sorry to be a fiscal bore, but it's a lot of money to spend to get the train from Manchester to Brighton.
I know, but you can't put a price on getting over a bad breakup.
Can't put a price on love, Graham.
No.
What the heart wants, the heart wants.
Life moves on.
Let's do a whole show of stupid sayings. I think we should. So, should we see what the Wangs have to say?
Yeah, I mean, I think Mikey, I think a very lucky thing has happened to you. This guy has come along and he can do a job in that he's just going to help you get over your ex.
Let's not toss him aside like a used sock, Graham. He might be very nice.
Yes, but there are other socks in the sea.
Yes, other socks in the sea to have socks with.
Yeah. Oh, very good. I like it.
But also, you don't want to jump from frying pan to fire. You see, look,
it's very good.
I am just, be cautious because there's a great temptation after ending a relationship to just find another one. And so don't do that thing.
And don't find a relationship, but find a distraction.
David says, this reads like reality has not really hit home for you yet. When it does, wallow, hot baths, candles, whatever it takes, but set a time limit. Tell your story to whoever will listen, but move on. Your ex certainly has. Your body will tell you when you are ready again, which is probably earlier than you think. But do the grieving and recovery first. Good advice, David.
Yeah, I think the body's saying, oi,
I think the body is saying, oi, what's going on down here?
Yeah, let's get on that train.
Okay, Liz and Becky. I like it when we have two together. They are both in Oxfordshire. They say, it seems unlikely you were on an app accidentally. So you do seem, at least in some sense, ready to explore options. Meet up, have some fun while it is fun, and see where it goes. Brighton is very nice for a visit, especially this time of year.
Liz and Becky are not wrong in anything they say.
Peter in Madrid.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, now I've got to get on a plane.
Here in Spain, oh, good, we have a saying.
I love a Spanish saying. Merch.
That translates as one nail drives out another.
That's excellent.
Yeah. Or as you English-speaking people would say, the best way to get over a man is to get under another one.
Oh, dirty.
Or on top of one. Or by the side of one, or wherever you like. But we got the gist. But as someone who has foolishly crossed a continent for guys I barely knew, not once but twice, only to be ignored and rejected in the end, I would say look for someone more local, have some casual fun, and drive that nail out. Thank you, Peter in Madrid.
Yeah.
I love it when people actually send solutions to the problem, but also tell us about their own sad lives.
Yes, well, he's now stuck in Madrid.
Who is? Peter?
Peter, he went to Madrid to meet some, handsome Jose and not interested. He was ignored and rejected.
He's probably looking for Who's B now.
And now he's just there, picking at his tapas.
Oh, Peter, I like you in Madrid. Helen in Tipperary, Ireland.
Is that far?
Yes. She says, be upfront with this new man. Tell him that you are only recently broken up and are maybe not looking for anything serious.
I said that.
You did say that. It's up to him whether he's still happy to meet you, but I think he will. It is definitely not cheating on your ex-boyfriend. Yes, that is just foolish.
Yes, that was kind of a madness to think you're not cheating on your ex-boyfriend. He dumped you. You were madly in love.
Yeah. I want to know why they finished.
Well, we'll never know.
Well, they got over it very quickly. And they're on great terms.
They're not.
No. Eleanor says, in my opinion, at this stage, you have to do 3 things. Are you ready, Graham?
Yes.
Thing 1, block your ex on every platform and telephone number known to man. You need to truly sanitize your life in order to move on. Thing 2, give this new connection a chance. No plans, no expectations. Just take it one interaction at a time. Thing 3, and perhaps the most important, put yourself first. Invest in your well-being and take things one day at a time. We don't know each other, but I am rooting for you with all of my heart. Also, keep us up to date.
What? That's a nice thing to say. Also, that blocking him
I love you with all of my heart. I'm rooting for you with all of my heart.
Get on the apps, Eleanor. He's lurking. In addition to blocking him and everything, I remember years ago I did this, and it really kind of helped, was after a bad breakup, buying new underwear.
What?
Because then you have something that's private. It's yours. The ex has never seen this underwear. You're kind of moving on. You have a new privacy.
Okay.
Whereas, because if you're wearing underwear that they saw, then they're still kind of in your most intimate bits.
Were you quite sad about this one?
It must have been. Yeah.
I'm just trying to work out who it was.
Or
that's
angry.
Or angry.
Yeah.
Angry, yes, that's always a good emotion. I think anger is better than sadness, but they are very connected, as we know.
They are.
And do you do that? Did you do that at every breakup? Buy new
No. I only did it
underpants?
once. I only did it once because I couldn't afford to do it every time.
I know. So your underpants are quite old then now.
Oh, God, they're ancient now. Yeah.
Do you don them? I've got a lady who does that.
Yeah, ivory buttons on my on my underwear. Mikey,
They're long johns, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're
they
long
are.
johns.
Mikey, there was lots of goodwill from the Wangers. So listen, I hope you felt some of that listening to that feedback. We wish you well. Good
Yes.
luck with whatever you
Good
decide.
luck, Mikey.
And, remember, just be gentle to yourself. Honestly, I think one of the loveliest things is, as upset as Mikey is now, in a year, in 2 years, in 5 years, you will find a photograph of that ex in a drawer and go, what on earth was I? What? I was upset about that leaving me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And
And that day will come.
Buy new underwear, Mikey.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Come to London, buy new underwear, and then show it to people. That'll help.
That's the thing.
If you want to send us your dilemma, you can email us wangingon@listen.co.uk. It's also where you send the question, am I weird?
Am I weird?
Oh, it's got a real kick. I think
Yeah.
he's done a slight remix.
Like you know. Today's Am I Weird comes to us from Paul in Bristol. Hi, Graham and Maria. Am I weird because I like to artistically arrange the fruit in our bowl that takes pride of place on our dining room table? I confess to being house proud so that when we do have visitors, we don't have that many, brackets, I want the place to look at its best. As the fruit gets eaten, I cannot stop my compulsion to rearrange the contents of the bowl to maintain its aesthetic quality. I reason that this must be a hang-up from my time at school when I used to enjoy art class, especially when the teacher stylishly arranged fruit for us to draw. Am I weird? No.
Sadly, no.
Sadly, no. But
I regret to tell you, no, you are not weird.
I think everybody likes to have their home looking aesthetically pleasing. I'm just wondering how many variations there can be in a fruit bowl.
But also, that the fact that Paul's noticed he's doing this, in that that's such a normal thing to do, isn't it? People coming around, you just tidy up. Oh, those uneaten grapes look a bit rank sat at the top of the thing.
I think it's a normal thing to do without thinking about it.
Yes.
But he has made it a thing. I have a lady who lives next door to me who is a cleaner. She's very good. She had somebody who was really late in paying. And because she felt that because she was a cleaner, she was very low down on the pecking order. Really late in paying, not leaving money out. So every time she went, she would arrange the fruit bowl before she left in a cock and two balls.
Well done, her.
Every time. And I said, I know it gives you pleasure, person's name, but it's not getting you your money, is it?
Yeah, true.
It would really be better to say, I'm not cleaning today unless you give me money, rather than go, I'll get her. I'll do the cock and balls thing again.
Because it's really working.
I'm sure she hadn't even noticed.
Paul in Bristol.
Yeah.
You're not weird, but I think you need to stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
You're just tidying your house. You're just a bit house proud, and that's good.
And the way to stop thinking about it, Paul, is to have more visitors round.
Or to eat more fruit. An empty bowl is always aesthetically pleasing.
And please do send us a selection of photographs of your aesthetically pleasing fruit bowl.
Drawing. A lovely drawing. A lovely watercolour.
Art class.
We've got a little window into his world there. Frustrated artist Paul in Bristol.
Yes. And
lovely.
then,
you could have the fruit in the bowl, and then through the window we could see a ship sailing into Bristol Harbour.
Is there such a thing as Bristol Harbour?
He's an artist. Make it up.
Yeah, make it up. Yes, I think once you
there are boats in Bristol.
Yeah, there are. Once you send us this picture in watercolours, I prefer oils though, Graham, then we will rethink this Am I Weird?
But for now, we're saying not weird.
No. But once we see your picture, maybe yes.
Well, as we leave Paul delicately rearranging his plums, we say farewell to this edition of Wanging On with Graham and Maria. Maria's going to talk now.
How about I say this, because I never remember. We are not experts, and you probably need expert advice on any of the problems you've heard today. So there's a link that you can find on our Instagram bio at Wanging On.
Wanging On with Graham and Maria is a platform media production, and we'll be back next week, so you can join us to listen or watch. Thank you very much. Bye.